We've all been there. A low-res image on a high-res background. Frankly, it doesn't look very good, and that's not okay. Affinity, however, does offer a few solutions. Either A, painstakingly drawing each line manually with a pen tool, B, using an image trace to get a fast, albeit somewhat blobby or smooth look, especially for more complicated images, or C, using a mix of both for sharp corners without drawing each line manually. First, select your image, in this case my logo, and go to Vector, Image Trace. This brings up the image trace window you're probably familiar with. Immediately, using the before and after, you can see both the increase in quality and the blobbing that I mentioned earlier. Depending on the image you're converting, you'll need to play around with the settings for it to best represent the original. Also keep in mind that higher resolution images will naturally yield better results than the low resolution image that I'm using here. For my logo, I want to make it as sharp as possible, so I have reduced both the edge threshold and the curve fitting tolerance. Make sure not to set the edge threshold too low, otherwise you'll get these artifacts. Now we click apply. Voila! Done, right? Not quite. Upon zooming in, you'll notice each shard, rather than having a sharp edge, is rounded and smooth, which is not the style that we're going for. To fix this, we can select the entire logo, select all points, right-click on a point and go Convert to Sharp, which does exactly as you'd expect, with some minor issues. Although, most importantly, you'll notice the inside is now much sharper, which is exactly what we want. Unfortunately, this is also applied to the outer edge in a much less appealing way, adding notches to the ends of the leaf. This is where the node tool comes in, allowing us to roughly correct each point on the leaf. Once we've fixed up the points on the model, it's almost perfect. Overlaying the original gives us a nice comparison. With the now useful pen tool, you can create a mask to give the image a straight trim and touch up any defects from the image trace. For this, you can plot rough lines along the inside and touch them up afterwards. Once your mask is finished, simply drag the logo underneath the mask, and voila! You can now resize the image to your heart's content with no drop in quality. I hope this saved you some time with Affinity's image trace. Thanks for watching.